my gosh, people are starting to arrive. Let's come on out to the camera here. Juliana, come stand next to me. Hi, everybody. Welcome.
Hi.
Okay. Okay. That's good. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the SCPS Employee of the Year Red Carpet event. As you can see, people are starting to arrive behind us. Juliana, representing Lake Howell High School. How are you doing this evening?
I am doing amazing. I am so excited to interview everybody here.
As you can see, we've got a couple of different cameras set up around the building, and we're going to be interviewing people. They are in line actually getting their photos done. We may have somebody on the red carpet right now. Would you like to take her into the other room, Juliana, and hand her that microphone?
Yeah.
All right, at this time, Juliana's going to go walk into the room. Once again, welcome everybody. We are live on YouTube at the Employee of the Year dinner. Juliana is going to interview our first guest.
All right. So what is your name? Here.
My name is Rosalind Baird.
Here, I would recommend you put the microphone closer to you.
My name is Rosalind Baird.
Nice to meet you, Mrs.
Nice
Baird.
to meet you.
What school are you representing?
I am representing Oviedo High School.
Ooh, go Lions.
That's
I'm a
right.
Silverhawk, you know. Yeah, we have our little... Well, anyways, how are you feeling this evening?
Great. You know, it's nice to be recognized and represent our school. So
Yeah. Well, what occupation are you?
I'm actually the front desk secretary.
Oh, so you get to deal with everybody.
I get to meet everybody. And
Wow.
see everybody. Yes.
That's really cool. What is one thing you like about your job?
That I get to meet different people every day, or I see the same people every day. So actually make good friends with parents and students. So it's great.
Well, that's amazing. Well, I hope you enjoy this evening.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Well,
Bye-bye.
nice.
Nice to meet you.
Bye.
Bye.
You finish up? Well, she just walked out, so I guess so. Also joining me is Amelia King. Welcome, Amelia. Good evening. Did I turn your mic on? Hi, Amelia. We are live on YouTube. Amelia King is also representing Lake Howell High School, and she'll be here doing red carpet interviews throughout the evening. As you can see, Amelia, people are starting to arrive. Everything is going well, and I imagine things are going well for you right now. I understand you've just released a music video. No, wait, I said that wrong. You just dropped a music video.
Yes, specifically I dropped the music on Spotify. I don't have a video yet, but my first original song is out.
And now at this time, live on YouTube, Amelia will be singing her music video. Okay, go. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to make you do that. No singing. You don't have to do that. But you recall doing this event last year.
Yes, I do.
And we met so many wonderful people, so many wonderful employees. And if I recall, they brought you up on stage. Are you prepared for that again?
Oof, yes.
Yes, they'll be asking you some questions about some of the people that you met. So I think what we're going to do now is we'll see if we can get anybody to join us in the, what should we call our room here? The red carpet room? The ready room? The red room?
The ready room.
Okay, the ready room. We're going to try and get some people to come in. Where is our Juliana? Is Juliana in there? She is patiently awaiting for our next group of people. What we have here is that people take photographs off to my right. They take their photos, and then they walk on in, and they let us interview them. Let's see if there's anybody here that we could talk to. So while we wait for that, there's other things going on with you. You just tell me what I saw on Facebook a couple of days ago. You had a handful of awards. You look like Michael Jackson in 1984 and 85, coming home after winning for the album Thriller, and he was just walking home with all these awards. That's what I saw the other night. What was that?
That was the PTSA reflection ceremony at my high school. I received awards for literature, dance choreography, film production. Thank you, Mr. Miles, for that one.
Oh, very good.
Music production. Did I mention that one? Yes. Okay.
It looks like we have a few people walking in. Go on ahead. I'm going to hand them off. You know what? If you'd like to go in with them, go ahead. You go right in there. Juliana is going to interview our next guest. Juliana, take it away.
So what is your name?
Kathy Soriano,
From where?
English Estates Elementary.
Oh, I've heard of them a lot. Well, anyways, what do you do?
I'm a paraprofessional.
And what do paraprofessionals do?
I go in the classrooms and support the teachers, help the students with reading, writing, math, whatever it is that they need.
Well, that's amazing. I'm glad you're helping out students with their studies. Well, what is your favorite part?
My favorite part probably is the people I work with and just, helping the kids, just watching them grow because I, pushed into the class. I don't have my own classroom, of course, but I get to work with them from, kindergarten. I'm I'm there with them until all the way till 5th grade.
So that's
nice.
so that's like your favorite part. So like, was that like the reason you got into the field?
Kind of. I mean, my son started school, and I was like, oh, that sounds like fun. And I loved it. So,
Oh, that's wonderful. Well, I hope you enjoy the evening. Like, enjoy yourself.
thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much, Juliana. Next up, we have Amelia. Amelia, let us know who you're talking with.
Hello, everyone. So right now I am here with, please tell us your name.
Zainab Thomas.
Zainab Thomas. And what do you like the most about your job, Zainab?
I work in the finance department, and I just really enjoy working in the ESC building, the Educational Support Center, and serving the department to support the schools.
That's beautiful. Finance, you mentioned. Okay, so you are for Seminole County Public Schools overall, or for a specific high school, middle school
I
district?
work for the county offices, so
For
the
the
schools, all of them, yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. And could you tell us a little bit more about what it's like day to day in your job, and what's the most intriguing part?
You never really know what's going to happen in finance. So each day, things happen. We have a lot of deadlines to meet with budgets, and giving back to the schools, supporting the schools when they have problems with bookkeeping or anything.
Absolutely. I just like to mention I work at the bank at my school, so I really look up to people like you
That's
in Seminole
awesome.
County who
Good for you.
contribute and provide for students like
Well,
me.
thank
So
you.
thank you so much for everything you do.
Thank you. You are so welcome.
Yes. It was wonderful to meet you today.
Thank you. You too.
Next, we're going to go back over to Juliana. Juliana, tell us who you've got over there.
All right, so who do we have here tonight?
My name is Ramon Arce. I'm coming from Greenwood Lake Middle School.
Oh, wow, nice. We were talking earlier, and it's behind Lake Mary High School.
Lake Mary High School.
Like,
yeah.
I believe that's a magnet school for like law studies and stuff. So how is that? So how does that impact like your school?
Oh wow! I'm running currently my 18 years in Seminole County Public School. My third school, Greenwood Lake, for me is awesome. Not because I'm working in there right now, but honestly, it's one of the best places I ever worked. I love it. I love the atmosphere. I love the student. I love the administrator. So I'm happy.
Well, what other two schools have you been working in?
My first school was Millennium Middle School. That was in Sanford before they moved it. And then I moved to Lake Brantley High School.
Oh,
I was there for 11 years.
that's a long time.
Oh, yeah. So it's time for the change.
Yeah, it's time for change. Yeah. Well, what's your occupation?
I'm a custodian right now.
Yeah.
I was custodian before, but right now I'm a head custodian.
Well, I'm glad you're helping keep the schools nice and clean for us students.
Thank you. It's my pleasure. Yeah,
Yeah.
I like when the people come into the school, seeing everything clean. I'm good. Yeah. Oh, this place is awesome. That's me.
Well, that's wonderful. Well, I hope that you enjoy this event. You're really deserving of it.
Thank you very much, Juliana. If you'll take a look out at the crowd, it's starting to fill up. If you want to go on over to your table, Amelia, and your guest, the crowds are starting to fill up. We will be starting in just a while, but this is our opportunity to talk to some of the people that are going to be here this evening and receiving some awards. Next up, we have Amelia. Amelia, let us know who you're talking to.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Please introduce yourself for us.
I am Stacy Vanderwide from the Educational Support Center.
Stacy Vanderwide. Wow, that's a very elegant name.
Thank you. I love it myself.
So, Educational Support Center, you work for Seminole County Public Schools. correct?
Yes. So I'm at the Educational Support Center in the Elementary Education Department, and I am the executive assistant to the 3 assistant superintendents over the 37 elementary schools.
Wow, so specifically elementary.
Yes, specifically elementary, and we help parents with enrollment. We help resolve situations at schools with students. We help parents navigate situations at with their students with the schools. And I thoroughly enjoy it.
I think it's amazing to know that people like you thoroughly enjoy helping out with student life and family connections in schools, because it's just so important for us to have that relationship and those meaningful connections in a healthy way. And I just wanted to say thank you for everything, and that I appreciate what you do for students like me, because the school system wouldn't be like this without those like you who help us out.
Well, thank you. I started out at one of our elementary schools in a class for children with autism, and I was there for 8 years, and that time there helped me with my time here. So when I get parents that call that are upset about a certain situation, I have been able to go back to times that I helped our kids in that class, and I can feel them come down on the phone and not be as mad because they know that I'm there to help them. And the people I work with up there are wonderful, and I just thoroughly love my job.
Wow, you are so blessed, and we are so
Yes.
blessed to have you.
Thank you so much, and thank you for being here and doing what you're doing.
Thank you. I feel very lucky that Mr. Miles always invites us to do this kind of stuff.
I think it's
Yes.
awesome. It's a good experience.
Definitely. And could you tell me more about where your initial passion for helping students and families came from?
Probably because I have 3 kids of my own, and when they went into school, I was a stay-at-home mom. But when they went into school, I wanted to help, so I became a dividend in the classroom. Then I joined the PTA, and then I was PTA president, and then I thought, I want to work here now, because I didn't need to be at home with them anymore because they were at school, and I wanted to be at school with them.
Oh.
So I started subbing, which led to my job at Sable Point Elementary, which, you know, like I said, lasted the 8 years. And taking our kids to specials to introduce them to other kids and grow those relationships was huge. And once that happened, actually one year, one of the classes at specials at PE Art and Music loved our kids so much when we went out there that we had a pizza party together at the end of the year. It was awesome. So that is my passion, to connect kids together that might not understand each other or come from different backgrounds, but can find some commonality to be able to be successful at school.
Wow, thank you so much. God
You're
bless
welcome.
you.
Thank you. God bless you.
And thank you very much, Amelia. Next, we're going to head on over to Juliana. Juliana, let us know who you're talking with.
All right, so who are we talking with this evening?
My name is Belkis Wright.
All right, nice to meet you. So how many years have you been working in Seminole County, and what is your occupation in the district?
Well, I'm working for custodial department,
Uh-huh.
and I'm working with the SCPS for 8 years already.
Oh, wow. And where are you from?
I'm coming from Dominican Republic.
Ah, Dominicana, que bien.
Oh, sí.
Yo soy colombiana.
Oh,
She said
encantada.
she's from the Dominican Republic, and I said that I have family members that's from Colombia. Like, how is life moving here into the U.S. from the Dominican Republic?
It was first for vacation, and after that, I'm married, and I stay here, and my daughter stay in Dominican Republic, but after that, she's coming, and we start a new life here.
Oh, wow. So it's like love at first sight. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Well, what is your favorite part about working in the SCPS district?
It's a long story, but short. I started working for the agency, through the agency first, and after that, I got into SCPS, and I'm so blessed about that, and I love my job. I love it, and it's nice, you know.
Yeah. Well, if you have any advice, like someone that's moving to the U.S., what would it be? Like someone who just immigrated into the U.S. and then like they don't know what to do. What would you recommend for the person who's probably watching it from home?
Study.
Study.
That's the first thing. Yes. if you study, you get a better job and stuff like that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, it was really nice meeting you.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Enjoy the event.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Juliana. Next, we're going to go back to Amelia. She's got another guest lined up. Amelia, why don't you talk to your guest and let us know who you're speaking with?
Yes, of course. Welcome.
Hello, thank you.
Could you please introduce yourself with your name?
I'm Amanda Valentino, and I work at Woodlands Elementary.
Woodlands Elementary. How wonderful. So, working as are you a teacher? Parent. Okay.
A paraprofessional.
Parent professional? So, working as a parent professional at an elementary school, what is your favorite aspect of your job?
Working with the kids, everything's new and every day is new and exciting, and the kids keep you fun.
The kids keep you fun. Yes. And being in elementary school and working with kids, what would you say is something that you would tell others who are looking to work in a similar industry as you?
I don't know. That's a good question. I would say that it's fun and it's exciting and it's fast paced, and they keep you on your toes, and just have fun with it.
Fun, absolutely. Yes. Lots of energy, am I right? So what got you into choosing a job at an elementary school in the first place?
My own children. My own children did. I volunteered at the school, and then I ended up just working there because I enjoyed it.
I think that's beautiful that you have a passion, especially for teaching younger children. And it's important that we have wonderful role models to look up to for the next generation. What would you say you think is the most important thing in educational field for elementary schoolers and for parents of elementary schoolers to remember?
Building them up, encouraging them, loving them, just being very supportive.
You seem very sweet. Thank you so much for talking to me today.
Thank you very much, Amelia. Look at the crowd out there. We've got a lot of people coming in, and we've also got a camera on the other side. Is that possible, Reese? We have another camera there seeing, oh, yes, look at, there's a line outside our door here. All right, coming up next, we have Juliana. Juliana, let us know who you're talking to.
So who are we here with tonight?
Michael McCarthy with Longwood Elementary School.
Oh, well, what's your profession there?
I am actually assistant coach at the PE place.
Oh, that's so wonderful.
Yes.
Well, what's your favorite part about working in an elementary school?
I would say it's your self-esteem is always boosted when you have all these little kids coming up to you and saying hello and looking up to you. So it's having that age group is just a really neat experience. So
I think that's wonderful. So, have you always wanted to be like working with children and all? Because you're a student, you're an elementary school coach, and
what's interesting is I came into education after having another career. I was someone who never wanted to be in elementary school. Thought I could not deal with the little kids at all, and was in a high school and high school didn't work out for me. And actually did some online teaching of Chinese students who are 4 and 5 years old, and then I kind of realized that is a level of kids that I really click with very well.
Thank you.
So yeah, never would have thought I'd be in elementary school, but I certainly enjoy it, and certainly enjoy all the teachers that are at the school too. It's very much a community there.
well, I bet that everyone at Lawton is really happy, and that all your students who are in your PE classes, they're just really happy and excited that you're here.
Yeah, and it's great too working with the other teachers and with the PE coach there. It's like they're very welcoming and very suggestive and help me out, so it's awesome.
Well, I'm glad you enjoy it there at the elementary school. And it was really nice talking to you too.
Same here. Thank
enjoy
you very
yourself.
much. All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much, Juliana. Next up, we have Amelia again, who's got another Employee of the Year. Amelia, let us know who you're talking to.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
It's very nice to meet you. Could you
Pleasure.
please introduce yourself?
My name is Leon Smith.
Leon Smith.
Yes.
And what is your job specification for SCPS?
I'm here at Seminole County Public School Transportation Department. I am a secretary at the Midway Complex Department.
Transportation. Now that's an interesting one. Let me
Yes.
ask you, where did your passion for transportation come from?
Always wanted to be around kids, the love of kids, and for a future. I always just wanted to be around kids and helping them.
I love that. Throughout the interviews tonight, I just wanted to say there are so many people and employees working at SCPS who have mentioned their passion for kids and for helping out children. Do you have any children of your own?
Yes, I have two beautiful children. I have Leon the third and Talicia Mary, and those are my two kids.
And do they go to SCPS as well?
Oh, they were. They are now graduated and moved on. Yes.
That's amazing. Thank you so much. And could you explain maybe a little bit of like your day-to-day life helping out with transportation with SCPS?
Oh man, day to day is help facilitate and the middleweight complex of transportation to help it just flow smoothly. You know, helping the drivers, the monitors, and the office staff day in and day out. Whatever they need, I'm there for them.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
And I think we should acknowledge how much of an effect transportation has on the school system and getting kids to where they need to be.
Yes.
Especially when I was younger, I was a bus rider.
Uh-huh.
So I do understand where both sides come from with car riding and bus riding and how important and how interesting it must be to connect all of those things yourself and
Yes.
help out.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Well, thank you for having me.
And thank you, Amelia, for another fine interview. Next up, we're going to go over to Juliana. Juliana, let us know who you're talking to.
So from here, we're talking to Mrs. Nelson from Highlands Elementary. So how are you feeling tonight?
A little nervous, but great. Very
That's-
honored to be here.
Yeah. And then I know we were talking a little bit earlier about you being an ESC coach. So what do they do?
We have the exceptional student education kids. Most of the kids in my class are autistic, and they're in a self-contained class, so they just stay with us all day. We go out for specials, things like that, with the other kids and lunch, but mostly they do get all their learning in a smaller setting.
Well, I bet that those kids really enjoy that. Well, was this something that you would have that you were thinking of, like back when you were like in elementary school, like helping out special needs children's?
No, I really didn't think of that. When I went to college, I majored in music because I was going to go into music therapy. So I guess that kind of was along the same lines. But then I ended up getting married and starting my own family and put my career on the side. But then I started substituting when my children were young and wanted something that was along with their schedule. So that's how I got into the school system, and then ended up taking a job at Winter Springs Elementary, and so have been doing it for almost 29 years now.
That's amazing. Almost 30. Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
It's a long
I love
time.
it. I love the kids.
Yeah, and then the Employee of the Year award that you're going to receive later, like one of the little employee, like since all you guys are Employee of the Years at your schools, it's going to put a cherry on top.
Yeah. It's a great honor.
Yeah. Well, it was nice speaking to you.
It was nice
I
talking
hope
to
you
you
enjoy
too.
the event.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Juliana. Next up, we have Amelia again. Let us know who you're talking to, Amelia.
Hello, good evening again, everyone. Welcome back. And could you please introduce yourself for the camera for us?
Hi, I'm Melissa Fee.
Thank you for joining us, Melissa Fee. Now, you work for SCPS, correct?
Correct.
And what is your specific job with SCPS?
I am the front office secretary for Senstrom Elementary.
Elementary school. Could you say what name of elementary school that is again?
Senstrom Elementary.
Senstrom. That's actually the first time I've heard of Senstrom before. Could you tell us a little bit more about Senstrom?
We are the Senstrom Stallions. We are located here in Oviedo off of Alafaya Woods Boulevard. Gosh, I wish I knew what else to say.
That's good. Oviedo. So you guys are close to Oviedo High School?
Yeah, a little bit. The kids that go to Senstrom will either go to Jackson Heights Middle School or Lawton Childs Middle School, and then they go to either Haggerty or Oviedo. We're kind of in between Haggerty and Oviedo.
I see. That's very interesting.
Yes.
Could you tell us more about your passion for your job at the elementary school, correct?
Elementary, yeah.
Yes.
Actually, the passion I have for my job comes from the teachers and the staff that I work with.
I love all my coworkers, and I love all the teachers that I work with. I love the whole body of staff. I love the custodians. I've never actually worked with a better group of people in my entire life.
Really?
Yes, really. Yes. And the teachers actually, they inspire me every day to want to help them, to do a really good job for them, because it's hard to be a teacher these days. So if there's any way I can make their job a little easier, that's what I'm going to do.
That's so kind of you.
Thanks.
Well, if there's one thing that you could take from your younger life, I'd say, and apply it to what you're doing now, could you tell us about like how you grow up and how that influenced your decision to become an educator?
Yeah, I think for me, the motto that I live by is always be kind. My parents taught me that from a very young age, and I live that every day of my life. And I think you can take that into any career. Just be kind, because you never know what somebody's going through. So that's how I try and live.
I love the way you put that into words. That was beautiful.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
It was wonderful meeting you tonight.
Nice to meet you too.
Thank you very much, Amelia. Perhaps not an employee of the year, but certainly one of Seminole County's most important individuals is here with Juliana. Let us know who you're talking to, Juliana.
So we are speaking to Mrs. Cross, the school board member of Seminole County. Now tell me, how are you feeling?
I am so excited. This is an opportunity to celebrate all that is good and right in our schools, and it's just an honor to be here to celebrate with you all.
Well, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I've served on the board now. I'm in my 5th year.
Oh, wow.
And on behalf of all the board, we just want to say thank you to our employees. We are so incredibly grateful for all they do every single day, the seen and the unseen, the extra hours, and just let them know that we're here to support them however best we can.
Well, I think that's wonderful. I know we were talking earlier, but you had children that went to Lake Howell?
I do. I'm a Silverhawk mom, and I also have my youngest son went to Crooms. He was a techie kiddo, so yeah, we were spread out through the county, but they all have very good jobs and have grown into young adults and living the good life. So always a Silverhawk, though.
Yeah, I'm a Silverhawk too, and so is Amelia over there.
How is the new building? Have you been in the new?
I have. It's amazing.
Oh, I'm excited
Yeah.
to tour. Mr. Howard invited me. I just haven't made a point to get it on my calendar yet, but I'm excited to come
It's wonderful. It's wonderful. It's very modernized than the old buildings. I think that's a big improvement.
Good. I'm
Yes.
so glad to hear that. Well, thank you for having me
You're
so much.
welcome.
And thank you, everybody, for being here tonight
You're
and
welcome.
celebrating. Have a great night.
Thank you, you too.
Always good to see another Silverhawk in front of the microphone. Next up, we have Amelia again. Amelia, let us know who you're talking to.
Welcome back, everyone. Beautiful night, beautiful night. Now, could you please introduce yourself for the camera?
Mark Yarbrough, Seminole High School.
Seminole High School, very nice. I too am a fellow high schooler.
Oh, Seminole High School.
Lake Howell High School,
Oh,
though.
okay.
My brother went to Seminole High
Okay.
about many years ago. Yes. So could you tell us a little bit more about what it's like to be in the education department at Seminole High?
It's life-changing because everyone's like a family there. I actually left facilities and went to the high school just because everyone's just so fantastic there.
Really?
Yep.
That's touching.
Yeah, they're awesome.
So do you work as a teacher?
Nope,
Or?
I'm in charge of the whole facilities. I just make sure
Whoa.
everything stays running.
That's
So,
awesome.
Make sure, when they call me, I go run.
Could you give us a little peek into like some of the daily tasks you do at Seminole High?
I get on my golf cart and they go, Mr. Yarbrough, when I run to the other side of campus. And then when I get there, they say, Mr. Yarbrough, and I run to the other side of campus. And then they say, Mr. Yarbrough, and I run to the other side of campus. Somehow I get something done during the day, but I don't know how. Unlocking doors, turning lights on, doors not closing, AC's too hot, heat's too hot, or whatever they need, I go running. So
That's a hilarious rendition of it, I would say.
that is a very true rendition.
Thank you. Now, for your job, where did your passion come from? I know that you said that you came back to Seminole High because you just love the community there. Could you tell us more about like what brought you to education?
I've been an electrician my whole career. Retired 6 years ago, and I just wanted to do something different. So I came to facilities here at Seminole, and then, like I said, I fell in love with the people at the high school, and that's where I've been. So.
That's amazing. Yeah. Thank you so much.
And thank you, Amelia. Next up, we're going back over to Juliana. Juliana, who are you talking to?
I am talking to Miss Navarrete. Navarrete?
Yes.
All right, Miss Navarrete. All right. So tell me, what is your occupation in Seminole County Public Schools?
I was the guidance secretary, but now I'm the FTE for Altamont Elementary.
So how has that changed for you?
Just a different area and a little bit more responsibility.
Yeah.
But it's great to be at the same place with the same good people that I work with.
That's wonderful. What is your favorite part about your job?
My coworkers, the atmosphere that we have at my job, just being around them.
Well, if you wanna, do you want to give one of your coworkers a shout out, maybe? Because they're probably watching it from home too.
At all of them, they've been so great. Because I've had a rough year. I was diagnosed with breast cancer. So they've been extremely just supportive and great, and I couldn't be more appreciative.
That's wonderful. I'm very happy that you have it's like a community in your school. That's wonderful.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Well, thank you for speaking with me tonight.
No problem. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much, Juliana. Next up, we're going to return to Amelia once again. Amelia, who are you talking with?
Hello, everyone. Welcome back once again. Beautiful night, beautiful night. Yes?
Definitely.
Could you please introduce yourself for us?
I'm Cindy Hayes, and I'm the front desk secretary at Wekiva Elementary.
Cindy Hayes. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you.
Now, could you tell us a little bit about your passion for education, how you started at Wekiva?
Well, I was a mom first. I have 2 sons that went through Wekiva, and after the pandemic, the school needed substitutes, so I started subbing. And then the front desk secretary position opened up, so I applied and, got the job. So, and I like greeting people and being kind of the smiling face and hopefully a positive impact.
Positive impact. Everyone needs a smiling face in the morning, afternoon, night, no matter what it is.
Hopefully.
So. Yes. Were you ever a teacher before, by the way?
No. I was a substitute, but no, I wasn't a teacher. I actually worked in the legal field. I was a paralegal for a while and records manager.
Oh.
So it kind of ties in because we do a lot of records and data entry here, but yeah, so.
Records manager. So by that, do you mean like music records or?
No. So I work for a law firm, so anytime a new client would come in, we put in the information in the database, and then any files that came in, we'd make sure we record the file labels and things like that.
I see.
And send them off to storage or get them out for the attorneys and things like that. So and research for the attorneys.
That sounds like a very involved and detailed process.
Yeah.
And I assume you had to go to law school?
No, I went to paralegal school, though. I have a bachelor's degree, and then I went to paralegal school on top of that, so yeah.
That's a lot of education.
Yeah.
And then you made your way back into education
That's
after
right.
that. I think that's very inspiring.
My grandmother was a teacher, so she's very inspired. She was very inspiring, so that kind of helped me push me in that direction.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yes. And could you tell us one thing about Wekiva Elementary that really makes you happy
to be here? The community, the feeling of family, and that we all work together to help each other, and that's really the crux of it, is that we all are a team there, and that's helpful.
Community is so important, and thank you for being a part of that wonderful impact.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Thank you very much, Amelia. Next up, we're heading back over to Juliana. Juliana, let us know who you're talking to.
So who are we speaking with today?
My name is Dana Wykus.
Miss Wykus? Nice to meet you. I'm very honored to meet you.
Thank you.
Yeah. So how long have you been working in the county, and what school do you represent?
I've been working on the county off and on for about 15 years, and right now I'm with Lake Orienta. This is my 3rd year with that school.
Oh, wow. So what is your favorite part about the job?
I love the kids. I love when they finally get something, or they're able to use their imaginations and their creativity to help figure things out and find their way through problems, or creative ways to get into a new space in their head.
And then we were talking earlier, and you said that you're a paraprofessional?
Yes, I am a para.
Was that something you wanted to do, like ever since you were like a child? Like, have you ever wanted to be in like education in general, and then like you're just like, oh, I want to be drawn into helping kids with and being a paraprofessional?
Well, I did actually decide I wanted to be a paraprofessional. It kind of just came about when I was I went to volunteer at a school, my local school. At the time was Wekiva Elementary. I wanted to help students learn to read, or anyone who needed help with reading skills, the fundamentals. And I reached out to the school and came in as a volunteer. And I quickly realized that this is something I wanted to do, work with the kids every day.
That's amazing. And I'm really happy that you're helping out students, and that, oh wow, I got the topic. That's amazing.
Yeah, kids are very sometimes they don't realize how much they already know and how much they can learn, and they just need to be a little chance to do that, see that in themselves.
Yeah, and I think that's amazing. Well, it was really nice talking to you.
You too, thank you.
You're welcome. Enjoy the evening. Enjoy
will.
the festivities.
Thank you. You have a good evening as well.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Juliana. Next up, we're returning to Amelia once again. Look at the crowd out there. There's possibly hundreds of people out there. We'll get a count. I'm not sure, but we're going back to Amelia now.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back. So tonight I'm here with Anthony Hardy from the SCPS Transportation Services. I got it right?
Yes, you did. Hello, everyone.
Perfect. Now, after introducing you, could you please tell us a little bit more about yourself and about the job that you work here at SCPS?
Yes. Well, I've been working with transportation for about 4 years. So, I'm responsible for taking all the kiddos to and from school safely. I am a native person around here, so I've been here, all my life.
Oh.
Yes.
So you grew up here in Central Florida?
Yes.
Did you grow up in one of the SCPS schools, or?
Yes, I attended. I also have a wife that teaches at one of the schools, a mom that's at a current school, and my father retired from the Seminole County District as well. So it's like a family affair.
Oh, wow. That's so amazing. Could you tell us which schools you went to?
I went to Midway Elementary, not the new one that's just been built a couple years ago, the old one. And then I went to Sanford Middle, and then I graduated from Crooms Academy.
Oh, wow. Crooms Academy and Sanford Middle. My brother also went to Sanford Middle, so it's
That's
cool
a great
to know.
school.
Yes.
That's a great school. So, yes.
Could you tell us a bit about how your experience at Sanford and Crooms really shaped you as a person today, and how that fits into your job description?
Yes. Everything kind of plays a part. Education-wise, you got to be on your toes. You have to be knowledgeable and have patience. My teacher taught me patience because I wasn't one that had patience. And definitely being around a lot of kids, you don't have patience. And once I went to Crooms, because I love technology, and now we're veering towards a lot of technology stuff on our buses and with transportation to kind of keep up with today's society. So I'm able to help all of the older senior people that's not that knowledgeable. So, it's kind of hard to say, but everything that I've learned throughout my whole life has got me where I'm at now and helps me with my job.
I think that's so beautiful. Thank you for telling us about that. Can I ask you one more thing?
Yes.
What's your favorite part about doing transportation?
The kids, you never know what they're gonna say, and even when you have a bad day, there's at least one kid that's gonna change it. You're gonna laugh. They tell you more than you need to know. But the kids, it's just each day is new and different.
Thank you so much for what you do for us.
Thank you.
Thank you, Amelia, asking the hard-hitting questions here on the red carpet. Next up, we're going to return to Juliana. Juliana, what's going on over here?
So who are we here with?
I'm Shagufta Modud. I'm the bookkeeper at the Indian Trails Middle School.
Oh, wow. That's in Winter Springs, right?
Yes, that's in Winter Springs.
Yeah. Tell me, what's your occupation?
I'm the bookkeeper at the Indian Trails Middle School. So, of course, I work with all the funding and budgeting on the number and the fun stuff.
That's super important because, like, if not, then what will we do with all the money? Like, where will all the money go?
Yes,
and all the funding?
honestly, yes, it's very important. So I take my job very seriously because, you know, all the audit purposes and everything. So it's a lot of responsibility, but I have enough experiences with numbers. What we were just talking about, finance and accounting has been my background. So I really, really enjoyed it, and I love my job. Yes, yes.
And you always wanted to be in
Yes,
accounting.
accounting, because I did my master's degree in finance and accounting. I worked with numbers in the different banks and all that. So this is like my, what you call like my niche, my forte. So yes, I'm really glad.
Well, I'm really glad you're enjoying your job at Indian Trails.
I love going to my job every day. If there is anything, you know, missing or something, I'm like an analyst kind of person. I love to troubleshoot and find where the trouble is and find every penny of that. Because, you know, bookkeeping and all the money.
Yeah, and all the money, and like, where will it go if it's gone? I know. Yeah, just imagine we didn't have a bookkeeper. Just imagine if we didn't.
Yeah, I would say like it's a teamwork, honestly, especially at the front office. Like everybody is amazing at my school. Mrs. Harshafi, my principal, all the APs and all, and especially the front office people. I mean, it's just a teamwork. Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Without their support and all, I wouldn't be here today. I just want to say that, of course, for all the support.
Oh, I'm so happy for you. And I'm
you.
really
Nice
happy
to
that.
meet you.
Oh, nice to meet you too. I'm really happy that we got to talk.
Yes, of course. And I'm really very happy and proud to be here.
Thank you, Juliana. We're going to head back over to Amelia. The line is long on the red carpet. We're going to go back to Amelia for another interview.
Hello, good evening. Hello. We are here today with Bernadette Penny, am I correct?
Yes.
Yes. What a unique name, by the way.
Thank you very much.
Yes. It's the first time I've heard a name like that, but it's so beautiful.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Of course. Could you tell me more about your job with SCPS?
Okay, so I'm the bookkeeper at Bear Lake Elementary. I've been there probably the last 17 years, I think, give or take a year. I've been with Seminole County for a total of 20, going on 24 years now.
Wow.
So it's been a while, all at Bear Lake.
All at Bear Lake.
Yes, yes. Seen a lot of changes, but Bear Lake is an awesome school, so I'm very fortunate to be working there.
I think it's amazing, too, that you've been there for so long contributing to the community at Bear Lake.
Yes. I started when my girls were in kindergarten and first grade. They've moved on to bigger and better things, and I'm still there.
That's amazing. Could you tell me more about like your passion and how that started and how you came to Bear Lake Elementary and said, oh, I'm going to be a Bear Lake Elementary school teacher for these?
Sure. So when my oldest daughter hit kindergarten, I was room mom for the year. The opportunity to apply for an assistant position came up the following year. My youngest daughter hit kindergarten, so they were K-1. I got the job, and it just flowed from there.
Wow, everything just fell in place.
It did.
Well, thank you so much for being here for so long and for contributing to the SCPS scene, especially at elementary school. It's very important in the young lives of students like us. So,
thank you.
Thank you, Amelia. It sounds like we're getting some instructions from out in the main area, but we still have plenty of time for interviews. Oh my gosh, 10 minutes. Okay, Juliana, who's next?
So I'm here with Mr. Kevin Camarino from Lake Brentley High School. So tell me, I know we were talking earlier, but you said you were in the information services and that you were zoned at Lake Brentley. So have you always wanted to be working at Lake Brantley, or how many years have you been working in it?
I think it's a good fit. My dad was actually a security guard at Lake Brantley, and he retired a few years ago.
Yeah?
So I've always liked the campus. I've been there many times. He used to bring my son out there to play on the football field, go to all the events.
Yeah?
And, it's kind of like, passing the torch or something.
That's nice. So you always wanted to be in IT?
Yeah, for the most part. I do like working with technology, computers, like learning more about it.
And then where have you started out?
In the district, I started out.
Mhm.
I started out in, I still worked for information services. I started out on our help desk. And then I moved out to field operations. And
Yeah.
I worked at Tech Park. And then I went out into the field, kind of in the same area as like Brantley. And eventually I got a network specialist position at Winter Springs High School. And then I went to Lake Howell temporarily.
Oh,
and then now
I go to
been
Lake
at
Howell.
You go to Lake Howell? Beautiful campus. Beautiful campus. I did enjoy my time there. But they had a need for Lake Brantley. So they moved me out to Lake Brantley for the last couple of years now.
Well, I'm really happy for you that you have you got in the right fit for the job there. And then I'm also really happy that you're a network specialist because without the internet, it would be really not good for the students.
Oh yeah, we need the internet. Yep.
Because then we access our classwork and our e-campus.
Of course, yes.
Yeah.
That's part of my job. Yeah, make sure everyone has computers running, projectors working, TVs, all of it.
Yeah. Well, it's really nice talking to you, and enjoy your day.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Juliana. We've been given the 10-minute warning. Here come the rapid-fire questions. We're going back to Amelia.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Today we are joined with Katina Rouse.
Yes, ma'am.
Rouse. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
I got it right. So, Katina, would you like me to call you Katina or Mrs. Rouse?
Katina's cool.
Katina? Okay. So, Katina, could you tell me more about working at Bentley Elementary and what you love so much about your job?
My staff and the students. So every job within the school is a little difficult, but working with an awesome staff and a wonderful body of students makes the day go better.
Oh, that's so sweet but so straightforward. I love that.
That's me.
Where did your passion come from? Like, how did you start?
I started out in the county on buses. I think my passion just comes from my upbringing. So I was raised with a upbringing of whatever you do, put your best foot forward,
Yes.
and it'll transfer out into other people will see the good work that you do as long as you put your best foot forward.
I love that. That's also a main family core value that my wonderful Asian mother has instilled into me, as well as my wonderful American father. So it's very refreshing and very nice to hear from someone like you.
You're welcome, no problem.
And thank you so much for everything that you do for students like me. It's very
No
inspiring.
problem. Thank you for so much for interviewing me. You're such a sweet person.
Oh, thank you.
All right, so who are we here with?
I'm Mark Blythe.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Blythe. So we were talking earlier, and you come from Lawyer Elementary, and then you're a coach.
Yes, I'm an assistant PE coach, PE paraprofessional.
Oh, so you work with the elementary schoolers. How's that like for you?
I love it. I love the kids. You know, it's just a lot of fun. There's a lot of fun helping them out.
So, like, what's the challenging part?
There's a lot of challenging parts. I mean, I think everybody almost in the elementary system would say getting them to listen is the most challenging part. But once they do, they get it, and it's a lot of fun.
Well, you like working with kids a lot. So was that brought you into the education, or?
I've always lit up around younger kids, always. I love them, and it's like every day I go in there, it's a great day. You know, I see them, and all of a sudden I just change into this. I guess I'm like the oldest kid you know, so I'm just one of them.
That's wonderful. Well, I hope you enjoy your evening. I hope you enjoy the events.
All right, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
All right, have a good night.
Thank you.
Thank you, Juliana. Next up, we are returning to Amelia King. Amelia, let us know who you're talking to.
Good evening again, everyone. Today I am joined by Alice. Yes?
Hi, all. How you doing? I'm very excited to be here.
I'm very excited to be here, too. And I'm very excited to interview you, Alice.
Well, thank you.
So, could you tell me more about your job with SCPS?
I am a ESE para, the teaching assistant in the class, and every day is a different adventure. We have like 14 students that some stay in the class, some go out. They all have different needs. It's a very fun and rewarding job.
I love the way that you said it's very fun and rewarding. Yes.
It is. It's different every day.
I'd like to ask you more about that specifically, the rewardingness, how you find this job fun. You said life is like an adventure, yes? So,
because like each student that's in the classroom, they all have different needs, so you have to find that connection, like what connection you can have with the student to help them learn and understand things. And you know, they say all different kinds of things and funny things, and the day goes by pretty quick.
and what was your adventure coming into schooling and this industry specifically for work?
I have to say, like, I moved from Pennsylvania, and my kids went to school at Lake Mary Elementary, and like I had no idea that this was a job that you could get. And I was volunteering at the school, and I'm like, I don't know, I just had a connection with the special needs kids.
That's very sweet.
Yes, I enjoy it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I appreciate what you do for us.
Thank you.
So who are we here with?
Diana Ponce.
Nice to meet you, Ms. Ponce.
Nice meeting you.
And you're from Eastbrook Elementary, and we were talking. You said that you're the behavior specialist.
Yeah, so I'm behavior support assistant.
Is that something that you wanted to be, like when you were younger?
Well, I always wanted to be in the education field, but that's where I landed, so it's good.
Yeah, that's really nice. What's your favorite part about the job?
Being with the kids. Yes, that is definitely my favorite part. I enjoy being there every day. You get so much love.
Well, when you went to the field, and then you went to the behavior specialist, like how does that feel for you? Like, how does it feel like every day? Like do you see like the children all the time? Like,
yeah, so I see different kids every time, so it's a new day every day, something new every day.
Oh, you're like learning new things. That's really cool.
Yep, and you connect with them every day at a different level every time as well.
That's wonderful. Well, it's really nice talking to you this evening.
Nice talking to you too.
Thank you, Juliana. We're back to Amelia again, and it's the pink corner. What do you got for us, Amelia?
Good evening, everyone. Yes, that's actually very true, Mr. Miles. It is the pink corner today. It's giving very Barbie and Ken today. Very nice weather. Yes. Could you introduce yourself for the camera, please?
My name is Giovanni Barton. I'm the safety guard at Tuscaloosa Middle School.
Tuscaloosa, yes. I see. So that's actually, Tuscaloosa is very close to Lake Howell High School.
Yes, it is.
That's the high school that I go to right now. So I have a lot of friends who have come from there. And could you tell me more about like the student life and staff life at Tuscaloosa Middle?
Well, for the staff, our staff, great staff. This is my second year working with the kids.
There, you might as well get paid for it. So that's how it happened.
What a wonderful coincidence.
Yeah, it's very near and dear to our whole family.
Hello, that's my principal from the middle school. She does like, yes. Oh man, what an interesting night.
Yeah, you're probably seeing everybody.
Yes, absolutely. It's like I see face by face people coming by, and I'm like, oh my goodness.
Yeah,
Yes. It's same. And I actually went to cross country meet last night at Indian Trails, and they were competing against South Seminole. And it was like a reunion of all the kids that I've seen grow up through the elementary to now middle school. It was fun.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah.
I remember so many of my teachers from there that I would like to visit. I know a couple retired, like Ms. Timmerman, but I do definitely want to visit. Anyways, back to you.
Okay.
So,
Sure.
yes. Your passion for teaching elementary schoolers and choosing specifically Sterling Park. I know you told me about all those coincidences, so that's funny to know about. But your passion, could you tell me more about it?
Being a mom, I love kids. I love seeing them succeed, and when they come in, they could be at their lowest low, not really wanting to go to school that day, and just bringing them up and uplifting them and making them feel like individuals and important, and that my day wouldn't be complete without them. That just warms my heart and makes me just the happiest I could be, and so it just keeps me going. Yeah, so it's fun. And then they look up to you, and You know, you don't know what's going on in their day to day, but being that positive force in their life while they're in front of you, that's super important to me.
Thank you for being that positive force.
you.
It's
Thank you.
so nice to hear from you, and it's very heartwarming for me as well to like listen to your story and just connect with you as a person.
Thank you.
Thank you. And please enjoy the night.
I will. You too. Thanks so much. Okay.
So who are we here with?
My name is Jan Ball, and I am a bookkeeper at Redbug Elementary.
A bookkeeper. It's really important to have all that money in check.
Yes, it is very important. A lot of rules and regulations to follow.
Well, what's your favorite part about being a bookkeeper?
Oh, that's a good question. I would have to say getting to work closely with the teachers, planning field trips, and just helping them plan their parties that are fun, because I'm the one that lets them know how much money they have to do those things, and so that's fun working with the teachers that way.
And you've always wanted to work in being a bookkeeper, or like you want to be in like education or something different?
Well, no, not necessarily. I just I started out as guidance secretary, and really enjoyed that. And I just like being with the kids and just being in that school environment. It's just a lot of fun, and I enjoy just being able to watch the students grow and make gains. It's just very fulfilling for me. So,
Well, working at an elementary school, how's that like for you?
I like it. I like it a lot. I feel like there's always something happening, always something going on, and never a dull moment, which helps the day pass fast. And then I like that we also get our time off, like at Christmas and Thanksgiving. So it's nice, and it's like a family. You know, you work close with your little inner circle, all the upfront staff, and you just kind of build relationships there, and it's like your little second family. So I like that a lot.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
I'm really happy that like you guys have like it's kind of like a family and a community, although you're like coworkers.
That's right.
That's really sweet.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're
I
welcome.
appreciate that.
Well, I hope you enjoy your evening.
Thank you so much. I
You're
appreciate
welcome.
it. You have a great evening as well.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Juliana. We're returning to Amelia again for another interview. Amelia, who are we speaking with?
Sorry to cut our conversation so short. We were talking about Lake Howell Theater, but anyways, back to the introduction. Could you please introduce yourself for the camera tonight?
Hi, I'm Diane Snyder, and I'm the bookkeeper at Lawton Elementary.
Oh, Lawton Elementary, bookkeeper. And Mrs. Snyder, is that what you would like me to say? Call you? Mrs. Snyder? Okay. Perfect. By the way, I like the aesthetic of your outfit and your hair, like purple, blue, and then the glasses are also blue. It's satisfying to see.
Thank you.
Yes. So, Mrs. Snyder, about your job working at Lawton Elementary? Yes. Could you tell me about your passion working with kids and elementary schoolers?
Well, I mean, working with kids was awesome. I actually was at Tuscarora Middle School for 11 years first, and they were also awesome, but then I went to elementary, and they're so cute, and you got these great dress-up days, and you know, the kids love when you participate and you wear your pajama. Tomorrow's pajama day, so we're all excited, and you know, and just getting, like I said, I'm the bookkeeper, so I don't get a lot of interaction with the kids, but you know, I always try to make sure I am doing whatever the event is for school, and I do morning duty. A lot of the kids will come up and give you hugs. It's awesome.
Oh, so you fell in love with the little kiddos?
I did.
Yes.
I'm going to switch over to Juliana for one final interview before we head to the stage.
So I'm here with Miss Udell.
Yes.
From Winter Springs High School.
Yes.
And she's the bookkeeper. So tell me, what's your favorite part about being a bookkeeper?
My favorite part about being a bookkeeper is the amount of people that I talk to and transact within a day. I enjoy working with the students as well as many different titles that I do at Winter Springs High School.
That's wonderful. Like we were also having a conversation about you wanting to be like always in finance. Like
yes, my background is in finance. I just love working with the numbers, and it's just been a part of me. My ultimate goal is to end at the county office.
And then working at a high school, I know it's like a lot of money involved. Like there's so much clubs and there's so much stuff that teachers want to plan. They want to plan field trips and they have this much of money. How was that like for you?
It's just good. I just make sure that the numbers match up to what they want to do and to make sure that it's all balances out.
That's wonderful. Well, nice speaking to you. And then we're going to go on the stage.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Like we're coming to the end here. We're going to bring Juliana and Amelia on stage now. As you can see, they've started the presentation. Thank you guys for being part of our live show. Let's take you two now. We're going to walk you over to the stage. Thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for watching.
Bye, guys.
Who graciously is giving photos to all of the Employee of the Years and their families as well. So I'm just talking a lot as you get settled so we can get started. There you go. And now I would like to take this opportunity to introduce to you our student anchors. They were back there getting everybody interviews and all that, and we have Juliana Vasquez. She's a freshman from Lake Howell High School. And we also have Amelia King. She's a junior at Lake Mary High School. And there is something really cool about Amelia. She has been contacted by Rollins College and has been offered a full ride scholarship when she graduates from Lake Howell. And these students are here under the direction of teacher Arthur Miles. I have this one for you, Amelia. I'm gonna let you talk. All right.
Thank you so much. Also, apologies for the little struggle with the mic over there. I did not see the tape. So, thank you so much to everyone who has come out this evening, and specifically for what you do for all of the students. On that note, I would actually like to give Juliana the opportunity to go first, as my comrade here from Lake Howell High School.
Yeah. Well, hi everyone. My name's like what Ms. Gonzalez said. My name's Juliana Vasquez. I'm a freshman at Lake Howell High School. And then I'm really happy and blessed that all of these employees are here and helping us serve our schools. Like, imagine if we didn't have all of you employees. Like, what would happen if we didn't? So I interviewed many of you, and I am really happy I did. But I would like to give a shout out to Mr. Ramon Arts from Greenwood Lakes Middle School. Speaking of him, he was really funny, and I loved talking to him. He has a really nice, bubbly attitude, and speaking to him, it was really fun. I love speaking to you. You're amazing. And then another person I would like to shout out is Mrs. Rosalind Bard from Oviedo High School. She is also one of our Seminole County amazing employees. She is the front office staff. And she told me that she meets many people from many different cultures, and she made a lot of friends with some of the parents at Oviedo. And I think that's amazing. She's extending like cultures and stuff, and you're amazing. You're wonderful. Thank you for serving Seminole County. And to all of you, thank you for being here. Y'all deserve the Employee of the Year award.
Wonderful job, Juliana. Thank you so much for saying all that. Yes. So on that note, I would also like to say thank you so much to all the employees who are here today. It is so difficult just to choose a couple to speak about because all of you have such unique backgrounds, stories, where you came from, how that's impacted you, and how that's shaped you as a person and an educator in SCPS. Now that I do have to choose a couple of people, let me see. So, I bumped into Brooke from Sterling Park Elementary, and I absolutely loved her bright, positive attitude. Thank you so much, Brooke, for bringing in those smiles and being there for the little kids as they grow up through their educational journey as children. I think it's so important to have that impact and to have someone to look up to at such a young age, because everything shapes us through our childhood and our teenagehood up until our adulthood. But it's those people who are there for us to guide us and show us the right path that really have the biggest impact on our future, and just to help us remember everything and how everyone has been there for us through our journey as people and human beings. So Brooke, you were so sweet, and I loved hearing about your passion as an elementary school educator. Thank you so much for speaking with me tonight. Let's see. Now that I have to pick another person, I would like to speak about Anthony Hardy from the Transportation Department for SCPS. Anthony, it was so wonderful meeting you tonight. I loved how your personality just encompasses a plethora of things, including intelligence, your passion for technology, but also your willingness to help those in educational department and specifically through transportation and SCPS. It's so important to be able to get to school, but to also have someone who's with you there on the ride to school telling you, hey, I'm here, and you can talk to me, and just be that great role model for us as we're growing up. So as someone who's been both a bus rider and a car rider, it's very different being on both ends of the spectrum. Having someone there, specifically like on the bus, to help us in the mornings and in the evenings, who can sort of shed light on what the day is like and also just help us get home, is super important. And thank you for being positive and for being so energetic. I love that part about your personality, and I think it's already impacted so many people and so many kids in SCPS and of course other adults. So thank you so much, Anthony Hardy. Now, as I said earlier, I would love to talk about everyone on this list, which is totally impossible tonight. So just shout out to everyone who I've spoken to: Giovanni Barton, Stacy Vander Wild, Katina Rouse. Oh my goodness, this list is so long. All of you are amazing, by the way. Alice Snook. One moment. Brooke, I already mentioned you, but thank you again. Leon Smith. And all the educators out there who are helping us make our day wonderful and amazing. Thank you. I also like to make a quick shout out to Ms. Christine Cross. She is an amazing board member, and I like to give a shout out to the entire board, actually, because they're all there helping us and just the county, and even helping our employees with any troubles, and they're just there being a kind board, and they're able to speak to you of any issues, so I'm really happy and thankful that they're also there too.
Well, thank you so much, ladies. Let's give them a hand, I tell you. They look beautiful, too. Thank you very, very much.